It's the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good battle coming up here in the AFC West. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Part of this division has been the domain of the Kansas City Chiefs. They've won 8 straight division titles, 3 Super Bowl wins during that stretch as well. And every year you get here and you ask, stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number 1, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Vegas.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-round weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Chris Jones, the All-Pro, getting it done.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Look at the big guy rumble. He is in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So after one, 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs. You find your groove.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down. Again, it's Madison. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. At the Chiefs' 41-yard line. On 2nd down, here comes Madison. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll stick with Madison.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Butker now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. For Raiders offense, ready to get back at it. The next drive about ready to commence. Want to remind you what's coming up in primetime this week. Tonight on Sunday Night Football, two teams with plenty of playoff history, both historically and recently. The Cowboys and the Niners from Santa Clara, followed tomorrow night with Monday Night Football, the blue-collar team. The Giants and the Steelers meet up in Pittsburgh. The kickoff time at 8:15 Eastern. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll give it again to Laube. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 3rd down and 9. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. He's going to look deep for Adams.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. He'll return it from the 11. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, and after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
2 minutes to go here. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
To the left side, caught by Kelsey. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Mahomes back. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. They'll run with Pacheco, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. This pass deflected and caught. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. Very very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And we show you the drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. A short one caught by Kelsey.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Mahomes. And he gets that to Hardman. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run with Pacheco. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. He gets that complete to his tight end man. 17 yards on that play. First down, Vegas.
Good for Las Vegas. First down.
On the give, this is Madison. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, here's Minshew.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. This fielded in the end zone. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. His pass caught by Richie James. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Minshew out of the pistol here. To the left side, and Adams has it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They put Adams in motion. Minshew now to throw on, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Minshew. He's got the tight end Mayer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Minshew. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. To the air once more is Minshew. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Conner. And the Chiefs will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Pacheco. He finds some room across the 25. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. And he's going to pick up the first down. And down at the 49.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.